Nick Vladivar wants to be the world's fastest snowshoe racer. And this afternoon, he showed Al Nagy his world-class form.
Nick Vladivar is in training. He plans to break a world record in snowshoeing this weekend, a record that was set in 1979 by a New Yorker. Vladivar is convinced he can break the world snowshoeing record for the 1 mile distance.
Well, I looked at all the records that were on the record book, and I decided that snowshoeing lent itself very well to my background, which is mainly running, and I realized I'd have to get the technique down.
You actually grabbed the Guinness book and looked
Guinness Book of World Records, and decided that swallowing goldfish really wasn't the kind of record I wanted to go after. And I wanted to go after a record that was very Canadian, and I thought, what more Canadian can you get than snowshoeing?
Vladivar is no stranger to marathons. He's competed in the Olympic and Commonwealth Games in the distance events. He just took up snowshoeing this winter and has become an authority on this obscure sport.
Snowshoeing dates back 6,000 years, and there are 15 countries that practice snowshoeing, and they're trying to get it into the 1992 Olympics. It's a sport for beginners. It's a sport for anyone. It's relatively little cost involved, $45 to $50 for a pair of snowshoes.
So you could even teach a sportscaster, an out-of-shape sportscaster from CBC, how to snowshoe.
If you can tie up a set of laces, you bet. Remember to keep...
You run, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, just run for a second here. See if I can... How fast would you be going in the race?
A bit faster than this.
You'd be going that fast?
Faster.
See you later.
Vladivar is almost guaranteed to break the record. He's already bettered the time by almost half a minute, so he's sure to enter the snowshoe record books this weekend. Al Nagy, CBC Sports.
You may think Al is the silliest thing on snow.
Marathon runner Nick Vladivar, who took up the sport of snowshoeing this winter. Vladivar had plans to break the world snowshoeing record for the 1 mile distance this afternoon in the Mill Creek Ravine, and the cold weather did not slow him down.
Despite the freezing temperatures, a small crowd gathered at the finish line in the valley to see Vladivar break the record. They even brought champagne, which obviously didn't have to be chilled.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
As Vladivar approached the finish line with his guide, the record was being destroyed. He came in at 7 minutes flat, beating the old mark by 56 seconds.
Thanks for coming out. This is for Canada. Bring it back. I'm from the States. It's been there for 10 years. So it's time we brought it back home.
Congratulations to Nick Vladivar, and that record will now officially be entered in the Guinness Book of World Records. Last week he said, after I asked him, why are you doing this? He said, well, I've just decided to do something with my speed, and I looked into the Guinness World Book of Records and found something that, yes, I could break, so he went after it, and he said it's a lot better than swallowing goldfish. That has to be the quote of the week.
Older in a slightly offbeat sport.
It's early afternoon in Edmonton. A cold, cold day. A few people have braved outside, some doing their own thing, while others are there to maybe see history in the making. The sport is snowshoeing, and Nick Vladivar is going after a new world record.
I'm trying to set the world record for snowshoeing. The Guinness Book of World Records has it at 7 minutes 56, and I've done it in 7 minutes 20 in training. It's minus 28 today, but we hope to get close to 7 minutes anyway.
This is the start of the mile that Nick is going to run. It's part of a cross-country biking trail in Edmonton's downtown River Valley. Anyone that decides he's going to snowshoe at minus 28, you'd certainly have to question his sanity. Nick Vladivar is certainly a different type of person.
It's time it was broken and brought back to Canada. It's held by an American, and it's stood for 10 years, so I think it's time that Canada got it back. And there's a movement afoot to get it into the 1992 Olympics, so I'm going to be promoting snowshoeing in Alberta and the western states.
The end point, a mile away, a few more friends have shown up to help cheer Nick on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
And he's off in minus 28-degree weather. As I mentioned, Nick is a different type of character. The New Zealander changed his name to Vladivar from Akers in 1980. He was heading to the Moscow Olympics as a runner, and Vladivar, a British vodka, was his sponsor. Besides snowshoeing, he's a marathoner. He was the 5th Canadian to finish the last New York Marathon. Nick crosses the finish line, easily breaking the world record. 7 minutes flat, almost a minute faster than the old mark.
Speech. Thanks for coming out. This is for Canada. Bring it back. I'm from the States. It's been there for 10 years. So it's time we brought it back home.